Hello viewers, and today we're doing episode 7 of F1 Fan vs. World. And today we're in my Aventador once again, and this time we're at Trial Mountain, except in reverse, and there's a really good camera angle just there. We're off the line. I get a bad start as I get flung sideways. I think that was because there was a laggy person ahead. Yeah, there was. And then I completely messed up the first corner, so that was a good start from me. Right, meanwhile up ahead we got lagginess, and the surf lad has made a charge from the grid. No surprises really there, as I try to make a ballsy move around the outside of the GTR. The laggy no wait, no, not the laggy GTR, I got past that one already. As I mess up that corner and have to get bumped a bit. Sliding GTR in the background. It's always good. Apparently, I thought it was more than 5 people, but apparently not. The GTR tries to make a lunge down at the surf lad, as me and the Alpha both completely missed the braking zone. Didn't know where it was, so just kind of missed it. And at this point, ooh, that was a bit of a bump by me. I didn't realise that. Yeah, this Alpha didn't really seem to want to brake for many corners, as I take that corner quite well actually. As you can see, I'm getting slightly better at this. As well, I say that as I spin, and so does Brad Hole. You know, he spun, and so did I. It's like simultaneous almost. Get a nice drift through there. Actually, that was quite cool. And the surfing is Audi, going around the second corner actually. Or would that be third? I think that'd be third corner actually, because of the what do you call it? Chicane. That's it. So meanwhile, up front, battling for first is Luke Wood and Brad Hull, as Brad's looking for a way around this Alpha. Can't seem to find it quite yet. Surf lad's looking at the back, gets that corner a bit wrong, whereas the surf doesn't. I do, very, very badly. Didn't racing line. Yeah, I used a racing line, but that's mainly for guidance than anything. But yeah, as the surf lad makes a lunge up the inside, this is the final lap, by the way. It looks like a 3-way battle, maybe even a 4-way battle for first, if you include me. It looks like Luca Wood, and I dropped off a bit to come through the final section of the track. There's the drift. Oh, and Luca Wood's got it wrong. He's off the track, and I've spun, and we're across the line. It's a very short run to the line there. Luca Wood's across the line. There I go, and here's Sophie. Yeah, I think this race was the closest I've ever been in. No, it was one of the closest. It was the closest of these videos. It was like 0.04 between first and second. It was so close. But it wasn't just this race that they were really close. They were really close in most of the races, which was very good actually. So yeah, I'm not quite sure what our next race is, but I'm gonna go and have a look. Right, so we're at the raidable ring, the short track with my Aventador. No surprises there really. This is a 4-lap race because, well, it's quite a short lap, hence short track. And, well, let's just say this was something to behold. Yeah, so anyway, there I am, sitting on the grid, and we're off the line, and there's been a sideways GTR, and everything's crashed. And then there's a big puff of smoke. I think I managed to spin it. There was only a few who didn't get... Oh god. Oh yeah, this is the laggy one. Hang on, I'll just pause it there. Okay, so we're going up into the second corner, and there's a GTR that appears ahead of me. I went cautiously, but no, they didn't help. Yeah, I think there was like the surf lad and someone else in Brad Hole, I think, managed to get away. But then they got clattered into at the first corner because of the lag. yeah, this was quite quite something. There was quite some good. There were quite some. There were some good battles going on. I reckon if there hadn't been that crash, it'd have been quite a good race. There was an LMP car which, no doubt, stole the race because LMP and much faster than everything else. Actually, no, I probably had a faster car. My lamp, yeah, as you can see, I can't control my car, and I might have accidentally taken out the gamer. That was an accident, by the way. Yeah, um, Brado got that bit wrong on a bit of the grass, and he spun it. Yeah, still the lagginess continues as I spun it around in the background. I managed to like completely 180 it. There was an idiot in the back, and I don't know what to call this guy, but he was in some more later races, and well, yeah, his car wasn't exactly fast, but he was in a battle with me, seeing as I completely messed up a corner or two, and then he could catch up. It was quite a good battle, actually. Considering how much I can control my car, it was quite good. Yeah, I like the way I can actually control my car now, because I can actually do well, and, and actually fight for wins. So meanwhile, up front we got Red Owl. Well, not for first, because LMP. There was a tank car in this race, he was a bit stupid. D-Gamer gets it a bit wrong, runs a bit wide. We got the rough behind, the usual suspects of, well, I'll say usual suspects, it's only the second race when I've been next to each other, but it wasn't the last. Yeah, so, the surf lad has got, looks like he's going to try and make a move up into the first corner, but it doesn't seem like he's got the pace. Tommy Cairo is quite quick, and he gets rammed off straight into the barrier. It's similar to first lap, except this time there was no lag involved. D game was there, surf led. I don't know where I've gone. Where have I gone? Am I behind? I don't know. Hang on. I just kind of vanished. Just wait for the black screen to go. This is an annoying black screen. Yeah, I managed to get past the surf lad there. Kept it into the second corner, got on a bit of the grass, and he got me around the outside, but then he went up towards the Rint, the corner's called actually, and we were going 3 abreast into that corner. I gave him a bit of a nudge. That was a bit scruffy for me, but yeah, sorry about that. No doubt he comes back at me, fair play to him, because yeah, but I managed to hang it on around the outside as there's a tank car on the finish line. I think that was the final lap, actually. That was the final lap. Yeah, so besides the, well, the lagginess was quite something. Besides besides the noobishness, let's say, it's quite a good race. Yeah, I enjoyed that one. There were some good battles. Yeah, so now I think Brad Hole won that one again too. Yeah, so no, wait, no, he didn't. The LMP car did, because he's annoying. Right. So, anyway, I'm going to go on to the third race. I'm not going to do Monza, by the way, if you're watching this at the day, because it was just such a scruffy race. There's, yeah. That's all I can say, really. Don't know where he's gone. Yeah. Yeah. So, I'll see you at the next race. Right, so we're going to Laguna Seca. This was 7-man rule, I think, potentially. Yeah, this was quite a close race, except for one person who kept revving him. That was actually Paddy again. I didn't realise it in the first race because he didn't actually do it much, but do much to me anyway, but in this first race we did, and the Huara gets an awful launch off the line and everyone gets past it. He started ahead of me on the grid, so I had to stick it round the outside of him, and then everyone had to get behind me as the GTR ahead, or is it Skyline? I think it's Skyline, I don't think it is a GTR. Cuts the first corner, yeah. Brad made a brilliant start. No surprises really. Straight off the line, straight into first. Surf lands ahead in his Audi. Yeah, as I say, no surprises. No, that's mean. I've seen him racing other cars before. Just as good as those. Yeah, I managed to run off the track after the surf led and managed to bump him. And then, so I thought I'd let him back through because I was behind, and then we both fell off, so it's only fair really. So going down the corkscrew, and he's got the legs on me, and probably sure he's gonna keep those legs on me, seeing as he's quite quick. Actually, no, I remember what happened. He got rammed off. That was it, and then I saw it, and I think I just followed. Yeah, I couldn't exactly stop my car because that's usually a quick corner. On like Gran Turismo 3, you can take that flat in most cars. So, seeing as we weren't on Gran Turismo 3, it was quite something. The Huara and Brad, the Huara and the Tomikara up ahead. I don't know what I was doing. I probably offended someone doing that. Yeah. They were in quite a good battle. This was quite a close fought battle. If there wasn't the rammer, it'd have been a very close race probably. But as it turns out, there was, and so it couldn't be as much. I was getting warned by the surf lad down into this corner about ramming. Therefore, I fell off myself. Yeah, the microphones were on this in these matches, and he warned me down into the corner before I can't remember what straight's called, something like the Jahal Straight, probably. I don't know. The corner up here before the corkscrew, he warned me of the rammers, so I kind of took a bit faster and promptly fell off the track. No doubt he rammed the Huara into the corkscrew, and then there was me up ahead trying to fend him off. I did fend him off, luckily, and then I spun it down into the first corner. But I think I managed to I managed to hang on just about, whereas the noobish guy didn't. Brad's managed to take full advantage of this and has taken this race by quite a distance now. Meanwhile, behind we got the surf still. He's not actually that far behind, but anyway, the skyline makes it balls up on that corner, and I can nip under him. He seems to have quite a good drifting car, mind you. He was drifting around every single corner that I could see. I think I managed to get this corner right, actually. No, I didn't. No, I saw myself in the background. I really didn't. Yeah, this was the final lap, I believe. Yeah, I had to disconnect so someone else could rejoin and then stuff. It looks like the Huara got that corner a bit wrong. I got that corner a bit wrong. So he was the leader of the room. Yeah, let's led. No doubt, up ahead, there was an almighty battle between them. The skyline actually makes a clean overtake, but then, of course, can't stop it for the corner. And then we all come down the finish straight. Now, considering what happened, it was a very close race. I no doubt came fourth, not last, second to last. Yeah, and so yeah, that was quite a good race actually. I think there was also someone else right at the back. There was a GTR right at the back which just dropped off completely. I think he said that the ABS was off, and I'm guessing he needs ABS then. So do I, but yeah, as you can see, with Pagani, you just got an awful start. Everything had to avoid it, and everything did quite well actually at avoiding it. I just looked behind me as I went through that gap, and there was just like a cluster of cars. It was kind of scary. So yeah, we're going to go on to the final race, seeing as Monza was such an awful one. And yeah, right, so I had to let someone back in. Well, I didn't have to, but I did, because Nice like that, yeah. So I had to make a new room, so there was only a 4-man room here. Yeah, it's a bit dark up the line. I made it like 7 in the morning in the race. Of course we're going to Silverstone. One of my favourite tracks on this game, with Brano, Surf Lad, and Troy XX, whatever. I don't know what it was called. I know it's called Troy, so that was it. As we go into the second corner, the black screen, and Troy did go off there by a long shot, and well, yeah, that was it. The Surf Lad gets it a bit wrong out of that corner. Alright, I'm lurking in the background. He gets another drift going. He seems to like drifting that car today. I had the legs down into Brooklands, but of course there wasn't enough room. I had more speed, but it wasn't quite enough speed to catch him. Yeah, Brad Hull, as per usual, has got away. Going around Woodcut, that looks quite cool actually. Heading down through Cops, we got, well, Brad Hull runs on the grass a bit. The Surf Lad still running smoothly, looking feisty through maggots and through maggots at least. He's made a move through maggots. I saw that. I was like, really? You just did that? How did you do that? As they come onto the hangar straight, it looks like Brano was trying to make a move. He is trying to make a move. I had the speed as well. Yeah, and I tried to break out. Well, I would have loved to outbrake him down into Stowe, but I knew the car wouldn't hang on to the track, so I just said no and just let him go. I knew my brakes were there. They're very good brakes, but you can stop this sort of car from extremely high speeds. As I kind of get the last corner a bit wrong. Then, yeah, could have been worse, but either way, I fell off. So we're gonna wait for the screen. There we go. Looks like the Surf Lad's trying to make a move up into the third corner. Don't know what it's called. He's made a move around the outside. That's a brilliant move. If he could have held on to it, that is. He nudges him wide and then lets him go because fair racing. Fair racing is good. There I am lurking in the background. Brad's on the grass of a straight. Don't know how he managed that, but he did. I'm actually catching up because of these guys having a fight. Yeah, I was quite a long way back, and now I was catching up. I was thinking at this point, I've caught these up a lot. I mean, it must be because they're having a fight. It naturally was, because, well, how else would I catch them up? They're two really good racers, that's it. Anyway, the Surf Lad's trying to make a move down into Maggots. He can't quite make it. He's trying to look around the outside as he go through Beckett's. I messed up that corner. I did cut it, but that was mainly because I was going sideways and that was there. I wasn't going to make the corner, whatever way you look at it. It didn't affect me or anyone around me, so it's fine. Once again, I'm tearing down back straight. I made up quite a huge amount of time on the Surf Lad there, but they couldn't quite do anything with it. Get a very sideways coming back onto the track, which is, you don't hear that often. The Surf is, he wants to get past. You can just see he wants to get past, but alas, he can't. As I completely mess up that last corner, like completely. I've turned on the windscreen wipers and everything, and across the line. I didn't. Yeah. Yeah, you see, yeah, wasn't exactly the best racers, this guy. I reckon if he actually did race properly without cheating at all, he'd be a very good racer. But as it turns out, can't find that out quite yet. So yeah, that was, well, another amazing race. It wasn't quite as exciting as Austria because, well, can't get more exciting than what happened in Austria. But yeah, if you look at my car, you can see inside my driver. I think I'm the actual the only one who actually spent money on race gear because I just went all black. Yeah, it's quite funny. That could be if you find that sort of thing funny. Yeah, it's nice being able to control my Aventador. Because I always used to use it, but I never could control it. Yeah, I use it because it's got a hell of a lot of power, and well, the handling isn't that bad, and the brakes are brilliant. Yeah, I never used to be able to control it though, as you could see in previous videos. I still can't really, but it's like trying to tame a wild bull. Hard as hell. But yeah, I think I'm just about managing to get the odd power slide going. Yeah, didn't even see that. That's brilliant. Power sliding through cops. That's quite something. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did watch it, remember, if you were in it, just leave a comment. If you got an account that is ready, if you want to as well. I mean, you don't have to, but you can if you want to. Yeah, if you enjoyed it, why don't you leave a subscribe, and it doesn't make sense, and a like, because, well, every one of those is all important. And so yeah, stay stay tuned, let's say, for more. I couldn't get that call. Yeah, stay tuned for episode 8, which will come out probably next weekend. Let's have some good races today, then it'll come out tomorrow. I'm planning on doing a crash montage, because why not? I've got some good crashes, so I know where to go for crashes. And yeah, that's gonna be it, really. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. I just said so yeah twice. And thank you all for watching, and goodbye.